Rushing, breaking ball line towards third base, diving as Daniel Cruz, he makes the catch. Wow, what a play.
Gets green light swinging, 3-0.
It drives it out to right field. It is deep and it will carry over the wall for a homer. It is a 3-run shot to opposite field off the base.
Live from Bert LaCase Park here in Windsor, Ontario. It's the Southern Ohio Copperheads paying a visit up north to the St. Clair Green Giants. Hello and welcome into the broadcast. I'm Connor Mills alongside Ryan Donahue, who's filling in for Joey Medore. Starting lineup.
All right, batting first for the Copperheads, the DH Reese Trahey. Batting second, center fielder Lucas Nasani. In third, right field, Sebastian Fabic. Batting fourth, our left fielder Carter Cross. Batting fifth, second baseman Zach Iverson. Batting sixth, the first baseman Tanner Glass. Batting seventh.
Thank you, Donnie. It's time for Copperheads baseball. First pitch missed low and inside to Reese Trahey. 9 hits and 34 at-bats as he swings and fouls one straight back. Brings the count even at 1-1. Trahey getting on base at a clip of 390 as scores. He's 3 for 3. As now line drive over the glove of the shortstop Omahan and into left field.
The hitting there from Trahey just took the ball on the outside corner of the plate and was able to just get it over Omahan's glove for the first hit of the game for the Copperheads.
Lucas Nasanti. Takes first pitch. 0-1 the count. As now bouncing ball left of the bag over at third. Counts at 0-2. So 0-2 the count with nobody out here in the top of the first inning between the Southern Ohio Copperheads and the St. Clair Green Giants. Copperheads on the year are back to 500 at 9-9. The 5-game winning streak was snapped yesterday in a 15-4 loss as Lucas Nasanti gets under one, swings it, and fouls it straight back and over the press box and onto the road. Pavement behind us. But not directly behind the press box, that's for sure. 0-2 count, nobody out. Lucas Nasanti at the plate as he swings and fouls one off towards the dugouts of the Green Giants. No balls and 2 strikes. The count remains. But for Nasanti, like I said, 11 hits, 36 at-bats as he takes the ball high, 1-2. First base, 2 straight balls from Giancarlo Laser, and 2-2 the count. Nasanti at the plate. Trahey being checked on over at first. Had that been a lefty glove, it might have been of a closer play. But the ball was thrown to the left of first base, and Reese Trahey sliding in to the right of the bag. Giancarlo Laser from the stretch. Trahey checked back on again over at first. Count remains 2-2 to Lucas line, and that one goes foul. Count still knotted up at 2-2.
Good at bat here by Nasanti, not doing
105 pounds, a 1-1 win-loss record on the year with a 2.10 ERA. As time is called by Nasanti at the plate. Bouncing ball over towards the hole. Shortstop Omahen cuts it off, throws it to second. In time for one. The relay not in time. And it'll just be a field. Defensive alignment for the 15-4 loss. He remains out in right field. Chris Minsky at third as a line drive down into the gap in right center field. They'll get down for a base hit and maybe more. Rounding first base is Sebastian Fabic on his way to third, and heading for home now will be Lucas Nasanti. He comes to the plate and will score.
It's center field gap, get it all the way to the fence, and the quick Nasanti able to come around. Missed the relay throw there by the second baseman, and
lead. Then it got tied up by a 3-run home run from Jaden Sinju off of Thomas Cesaro. And then it was untied by a home run from Zach Iverson as the ball gets past the catcher Crump. So moving from second to third is Sebastian Fabic, and now a runner is 90 feet away from scoring for the Southern Ohio Copperheads here in the top of the first inning with only 1 out. At the plate is Carter Cross. As fans are enjoying the day, taking it at the ballpark here at Bert LaCase Park. 1-0 the count to Carter Cross as he swings and misses. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I tell you what, Connor, these kids are having a good time at the ballpark today.
They are. They got a lot of energy. Saw them running up and down the grandstands earlier before the game. As the 1-1 is taken out. 2-1 the count. The pitch to Cross misses low and away. 3-1 the count is at. With a nothing lead over the St. Clair Green Giants. 1-1 or the 3-1 offering is swung on and missed for a strike. Count now runs full to Carter Cross. For Carter Cross this year, has 4 hits and 24 at-bats, batting .250. As Giancarlo Laser checks on Fabic at third, now goes to the plate. It's a ground ball over towards the shortstop. Taken on the backhand is Omahen. The throw to first base is in time by a hair. But coming in to score is Sebastian Fabic, an RBI ground out. Copperheads extend the lead 2-0.
Inning.
Carter Cross doing the job for the Copperheads. Iverson yesterday picked up his first home run of the season. A long shot deep out into right field as he takes a fastball in for a called strike. Count is even at 1-1. But Iverson, the Dan Inman player of the game yesterday, probably broke the bat of Zach Iverson. It was a flare over towards second base. Catches it for the third and final out in the top of the second inning, but not before the Southern Ohio.
Ambassador Laundry, your locally owned and operated laundry.
Slam when you shop locally. Look for the Athens Area Chamber of Commerce logo and be sure to support the businesses that support the Athens Sandlot, our very own Copperheads.
Concerts and festivals, rails and trails, a 30-mile meal, and the funky vibe of uptown Athens and Court Street, Ohio's most eccentric half-mile. Visit AthensOhio.com and
baseball. Please drink responsibly and always use a designated driver.
This is Austin Dunphy, the manager
of the first inning. Ryan Donahue takes us through the St. Clair Green Giants starting lineup.
All right, leading off for the Green Giants, it's center fielder Jaden Sinju. Batting fifth at third base is Gibson Krusminski. Batting sixth, the first baseman Jared Pingator. And then, as we said, pitching for the Green Giants is Giancarlo Laser.
So Laser allowed 2 runs in the top of the first inning. Copperheads with a 2-0 lead as we enter here into the bottom of the first. Leading things off as he did yesterday, Carter Mosley. For Carter Mosley from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Colorado Christian University. 9 hits and 45 at-bats, has a double. Scored 6 runs, only 1 RBI on the year. Has walked 5 times, struck out 12 times, and has stolen 9 bases. On the mound, Sam Wersing for the Copperheads as the first pitch is in for a called strike, 0-1. For Sam Wersing on the year, as he did 1 win, he's 1-1. Third game started so far in the season, has pitched 11 innings. As the 0-2 pitch is delivered, a check swing, pops it up towards the right side and out of play. 0-2 the count to Carter Mosley. 10 strikeouts, only 2 walks for Wersing, and has given up 11 hits. As the 0-2 pitch taken low and outside field, Lucas Nasanti out in center and Sebastian Fabic in right. The 1-2 pitch from Sam Wersing, ground bag, and gets up, jogs it off. He's got a little bit of a limp as he heads back to the dugout, but appears to be okay.
Great.
Nice play from Phil Glasser to get Carter Mosley on the 6-3 putouts. And now Trevor Omahen comes to the plate. And for a called strike, 0-1. 2 RBIs for Trevor Omahen. Omahen had not picked up a hit since yesterday against the Galleon Graders, where he went 3 for 1 on June 6th. So now back-to-back days with hits for Trevor Omahen against Copperhead's pitching staff. Runner on first base with 1 out. And Alex Crump, the catcher for the St. Clair Green Giants at the plate, is Carter Cross. Going back to first base is Trevor Omahen. It's allowed out for the St. Clair Green Giants. And out 2 away here in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, Crump able to get a good barrel to the ball there, but Cross able to track back to the warning track and make a nice catch and hold.
Of the 15 RBIs 15 runs belonged to Jaden Sinju. 4 hits and 5 at-bats, scored 3 runs, hit a double, and had 2 home runs, both for 3-run shots off the Copperheads, as the fastball misses outside 1-0. College, as the fastball misses low and inside 2-0. But for Sinju on the season, we went through his stats before yesterday's affair, as a 2-0 is taken inside. 3 straight balls from Sam Worsing to Jaden Sinju, and it wouldn't be the worst-case scenario if he walks him here.
Yeah, I don't think you can be too mad about walking Sinju here after seeing what he can do yesterday.
As a 3-0 offering right down the middle for a called strike, 3-1. But for Jaden Sinju, picked up for the Utah native as he breaks his bat, a flare job over to second baseman Zach Iverson, and Iverson makes the catch to retire the side. So a single from Trevor Omahen, but not much else going on in the bottom of the first inning as the Southern Ohio Copperheads hold a 2-0 lead over the St. Clair Green Giants heading to the top of the second inning. We'll be right back on the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health. Southern Ohio Copperheads would like to show our support for Echoing Hills. Echoing Hills provides individuals a place 594-3541.
Fall Green Moortine, one of the nation's leading integrated marketing and communication. For more details on internships and employment opportunities, visit www.fallgreenmoortine.com.
Free Wi-Fi, in addition to being the only non-smoking hotel in Athens. Live the life, Holiday Inn Express.
And you're listening to the Copperhead Media Network.
Back here at Burt LaCase Field, Tanner Glass, Scott Combs, Phil Glasser all due up here in the top of the second inning. Copperheads holding a 2-0 lead for Tanner Glass on the year, hitting .174, has 4 hits and 23 at-bats, scored 4 runs, no RBIs. Glass 4 for 23, as an on-base percentage of .320, pulled off by Jaden Sinju to make the out. One away here in the top of the second inning, and Scott Combs come to the plate. So no 6-hour bus ride here for the Copperheads today. Did their traveling yesterday. Went through customs fairly easily, getting across the border, coming up north. As a first for 30, has 5 runs, 6 RBIs, a walk, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks as the ball goes by, 1-0, or 1-1. And no stolen bases for the Northville, Michigan kid. 1-1 the count, 1 out. The pitch from Laser is a ground ball over towards the third baseman. Krasminski takes down a couple hops to throw across the diamond in time for the second out. 2 up, 2 down.
Krasminski over there, easy out, throw over to first for the second out of the inning.
Phil Glasser now stands in. Glasser, the left-handed, getting on base at .379 as a fastball from Laser misses high and away. Ball 1. But on the trip, did see a couple Toronto Raptors fans as the shirts were being shown. 2-0 the count. Laser's pitch is swung on and found straight back to the netting. And now the count is at 2-1. And foul down the right field line and off the fence. 2-2 now for Philip Glasser. Glasser 10 walks, 13 strikeouts, 3 for 3 in stolen base attempts. As it looks like Jake Hansen out in the bullpen retrieving the foul ball down the right field line.
Good hustle there by Hansen to get that ball that just trickled back into fair territory.
The 2-2 pitch from Laser is a swing and a line drive deep out into center field. Moving back is a center fielder, Mossy, and he will make the catch to retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Giancarlo Laser as the Southern Ohio Copperheads will try to hold on to their 2-0 lead as we enter into the bottom of the second inning. You're listening to the Copperheads on the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health.
Fans, Jackie O's Pub and Brewery is the official pregame and postgame hangout for the Copperheads. Be sure to meet us there before public house and kitchen menu, uptown in-house bakery, 22-acre farm and taproom facility lunch specials, and locally sourced dinners. To the game, be sure to stop by Jackie O's Uptown or the taproom on Campbell Street. Just because the game ended doesn't mean your night has to.
Behind the press box on the third base side, locally owned and operated by Rich Hayes of Athens. They offer tropical shaved ice in an assortment of flavors and be
Copperheads Media Network.
Sam Worsing on the mound here in the bottom of the second inning. Did not allow a run in the bottom of the first as he'll face Gibson, Krasminski, Jared. No errors. Only one hit for the St. Clair Green Giants. Worsing from the windup. He's ready and deals. Fastball hits the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For Jared Krasminski, it was a game of, well, whatever the man in front of him did. Jaden Sinju has a fastball, misses outside one of the first 6 as he bounces the ball foul over near the dugout for the Southern Ohio Copperheads. 1-2 the count with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. Try to pump up Gibson Krasminski as he swings and fouls one straight back to the netting. 1-2 the count remains. But for Gibson was batting .240 coming into the day against the Southern Ohio Copperheads. For 6 in yesterday's game, rose his batting average from .240 to .355 as a breaking ball just missed. Brings count even at 2-2. So 2-2 the count, nobody out. Even though Gibson Krasminski went 5 for 6 as he lines one sky high over towards shortstop. Ranging over near second base was Phil Glasser. He made the one-hand catch on the move.
Due yesterday for the Copperheads and getting Krasminski out, so good to see that early on.
So Gibson Krasminski finally retired. Or takes a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. For Pinchator, 8 hits and 35 at-bats, has 3 doubles, 1 triple, scored 2 runs, and has knocked in 3 RBIs. 8 walks to 10 strikeouts as the fastball rides high and inside. The hat of Sam Worsing comes off his head as he just lost the grip on that ball, and everybody appears to be all right. 1-1 the count, 1 out, bottom 2. Pinchator from New Boston, Michigan, and drank 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Copperheads 2, Green Giants nothing. The 1-2 pitch from Worsing, 2-2. Worsing working quick. The pitch is swung on and found straight back to the fence. Count remains tied at 2.
Worsing really working that outside corner right now on Pinchator. Let's see if it works off.
On the way, swung on it, missed, strike 3. He does pick up strikeout number 1. Gets Jared Pinchator swinging. Flemington, Ontario in Parkland College. 6'4", 215 pounds. 9 hits and 40 at-bats. Has scored 9 runs, 3 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs. So he is a home run threat. Did hit a home run in yesterday's game. Picked up 4 RBIs. So it was Workington and Jaden Sinju doing the majority of the damage. Bounce here in the bottom of the second inning. Worsing on the verge of his second strikeout, would be back-to-back. From the windup, first a one-hand catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning, matching what Giancarlo Laser did with Sam Worsing.
Rocky Brand is so much more than you think. Rocky Brand develops and markets hard on the edge, and they do it all right here in Southeast Ohio. To see the whole Rocky Brand story, go to rockybrands.com.
Call 593-6882 today to discuss all your insurance and financial services needs. She's celebrating 14 years of service in the Athens community.
Financial and insurance firms in the region. If you have questions regarding your financial, insurance, or employee benefit package, please call Mark Schneider, Jim Fuller, or .com.
First pitch, fastball misses to Daniel Cruz. It'll be 9 then time. Fastball swung on and missed. Brings the count to 1-1. Daniel Cruz, 42 at-bats, 412 on-base percentage. Scored 9 runs, hit in 12 RBIs as he swings at the off-speed offering here in this inning. It only gets better with the amount of strikeouts that Laser has in the inning. As 1-2 pitch is taken.
I don't know if you can pick him up on our crowd, Mike, but whew, oh boy.
All right, well, we got Reese Trahey coming on a fielder's choice from Lucas Nasanti. Nasanti came around to score off an RBI double from Sebastian Fabic. As Trahey swings at the first pitch, lifts it over towards first base. First baseman calls everybody off. Jared Pinjator makes a two-hand catch and gets a second out. Reese Trahey pops out to first base for the second out. And Lucas Nasanti, who reached base with the fielder's choice, now bats on the right side. Nasanti 0 for 1. Has a first pitch. He swings, and Reds 2. St. Clair Green Giants nothing. The 0-1 pitch. It was not 1 ball, 2 and 1 strike. As 1-1 misses outside, 2-1. So 2-1 the count, 2 outs. Nobody on base here in the 2 runs as a fastball is offered at, popped, and bouncing ball over towards third. Krasminski, the throw is way high, brings the first baseman. If Nasanti would have beat it out or not, we'll wait for the official score.
Good hustle there by Nasanti to run down that line and make Chris.
But gets on base both times. Sebastian Fabic, who hit Nasanti in from first last time up, returns to the plate. He has 0-1. For Fabic, picked up his 11th RBI of the season and gets his batting average closer to 400 as it has been floating around all year long. Now batting at 394. Was third in the GCL with the 385. As on the move is Lucas Nasanti. The throw from the catcher is just a bit high and goes towards the shortstop Omahen. Behind second base, Nasanti picks up a stolen base. And now there's a runner in scoring position for Sebastian Fabic here in the top of the 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Top 3, runner at second base for the Copperheads. Laser's pitch to Fabic is swung on and popped over in foul ground towards the right side and out of play. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Fabic tips bounces towards the left side and behind the catcher Crump, moving from second to third. Now is Lucas Nasanti, and 90 feet away from scoring and trying to extend the Copperheads' lead here on the top of the third inning. It's the Copperheads 2, the St. Clair Green Giants nothing. Time is called at the plate. Now everybody appears ready. From the stretch. 2-2 the count, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Laser trying to put the inning to rest as the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Lucas Nasanti reached all the way to third base. Copperheads couldn't get him to come around and score, so the score will remain Copperheads 2, the St. Clair Green Giants nothing as we head to the bottom half of the inning. You're listening to the Copperheads on the Copperhead Media Network, presented by Ohio Health. And in the bottle 365 days a year. The Cat's Eye Saloon is a proud supporter of the Southern Ohio Copperheads and all Ohio University athletics.
Of the team and players. If you're hungry, stop into Wendy's located off Richland Avenue and East State Street. Check the back of your ticket stub for a free small fry.
Extra distance.
And this year on June 29th. As one of the premier financial and insurance firms in the region, Snyder Fuller & Stroh is focused on helping our clients secure.
I'm Sam Worsing. I'm from Wright State. I'm listening to the Copperheads Media Network.
Bottom of the third inning for the Southern Ohio Copperheads and the St. Clair Green Giants. As Sam Worsing pitching with a 2-0 lead. And then back to the top of the order for Carter Mossy. 0-1 count, nobody out, bottom 3. Copperheads in the lead, 2 runs to none. As a fastball hits the outside corner, 0-2. Cam as the check down over towards third base, gets him swinging. Strike 3 called. Or I guess it would be strike 3 swinging.
You are correct
instead
there,
of called. But Kevin Johnston would call him out. I guess that would be the right way to phrase all of that. Either way, it's a second strikeout of the day for Sam Mersing with Spencer Marcus at the plate. First out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. As the first pitch to Marcus hits the low and outside portion of the plate, 0-1. Community College lines one right back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Only the second hit of the day for the St. Clair Green Giants, as they have a 1-out single here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and the top of the order coming around to the plate.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there, Fred Marcus, able to fight off that fastball there from Worsing, but it is the Green Giants' second piece of lumber on the day to get broken, so Worsing doing something right there.
Jeff Erlab last year was a pitching coach for the Matsu Miners, and he reached AAA for the Oakland Athletics. As the first pitch is on how many strikeouts or what his ERA was, the most satisfactory feeling for him was breaking another batter's bats already.
2 and 3 innings, can't complain with those numbers.
Well, no runs. I think nobody can complain about that for the Southern Ohio Conference. First runner in scoring position for the Green Giants.
Worsing just pulls the curveball there, just a little too far outside for comes to corral, and got a runner on second base with 1 out.
2-1 the count, 1 out. Just nobody near him as a fastball misses inside, 3-1. Always gets a little bit more difficult with the signs between catcher Combs and the pitcher Sam Worsing. With a runner on second base, you want to make sure that the signs are not being stolen. As the 3-1 is on the way, and swing and a miss from Carter Mossy brings the count full with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Copperheads 2, St. Clair Green Giants 0. Mersing checks back to second base. Nobody around as the 3-2 pitch is taken straight down the middle. Strike 3 called. Ahead at the plate.
Worsing able to just freeze Mosley there with that fastball straight down the middle of the plate. Was definitely not expecting that pitch in this situation.
Trevor Omahen picked up another hit, make it 3 on the season for Trevor Omahen. Basket catch diving and does not make it. Ball was in foul territory anyway. As Fabic, I guess, is being heckled by the
different ballpark. Not always sure about dimensions. Good effort, but just wasn't able to come up with that ball.
2 runs in the top of the first is the difference with Mitchell Dyer. Only lasted 2 innings, but then the St. Clair Green Giants exploded for 15 runs as the 0-1. So 2 the count, 2 outs. Runner on second base here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Copperheads 2, Green Giants 0. Sam Worsing looking to put the inning to rest and continue the scoreless streak he's on. Worsing back to second, and now there are 2 runners on with 2 outs. Hit by pitch, awarded to Trevor Omahen. Crump 0 for 1 of the day. As the Green Giants picked up 20 hits, so that'll raise the team batting average. As first pitch fastball misses low and away for a count. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. As the 0-1 offering line drive out into left center. We'll go back to second base as Alex Crump. It's a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Alex Crump, a 2 RBI double, brings in Spencer Marcus and Trevor Omahen. And now this ball game is tied.
Yeah, that hit by pitch is going to come back to hurt Worsing here, but that's...
Who has all the power in the world. Deep fly balls to left field in yesterday's game. 2 3-run home runs. Good for 7 RBIs. Had an RBI double as well. Just absolutely mashed the Copperheads pitching staff. He'll bat with a runner in scoring position. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Copperheads 2, St. Clair Green Giants. Person slowing down his pace. The 1-0 misses inside over near the hands of the batter, Jaden Sinju. 2-0. For the second time today, runners have scored from a hot shot off the bat, taking on a hop over at short field. Glasser that throws in time to get Sinju. Sinju is 0 for 2 today, but this ball game is tied up at 2 thanks to a 2 RBI double from Alex Crump. We head to the top of the fourth, all tied up right here on the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health. Ambassador Laundry, dry cleaning needs.
It's a grand slam when you shop locally. Look for the Athens Area of Commerce logo and be sure to support the business that support the Athens Sandlot.
Outdoor concerts and festivals, rails and trails, a 30-mile meal, and the funky vibe of Uptown Athens and Court Street. Ohio's most eccentric half-ohio.com. And
Responsibly and always use a designated driver. Responsibility matters.
Donato's is the exclusive pizza provider of the Southern Ohio Donato's, your pizza of choice.com.
This is Austin Dunphy, the manager with the Southern Ohio Copperheads, and you're listening to the Copperheads Media Network.
Top of the fourth inning, tie ball game here at Bert Case Park in Windsor, Ontario. Copperheads staying on the Raiders tomorrow. That'll be another overnight trip as we return here from Windsor, Ontario. At the plate, Carter Alex Crump off of Sam Worsing. So Giancarlo Laser crossing today's game, had an RBI ground out. Hit in Sebastian Fabic as a foul. Defied 2-1. Laser on the mound, Crump behind the plate. No rest for Crump's legs today, as a 2-1 is taken over the head of Carter Cross. 3-1. No walks in as a swing and a ground ball over towards third. Taken on the backhand is Krasminski, and the throw again brings the first baseman Pingator off the bag. Now this one might have been a little bit closer than the last one, where Carter Cross touching first base almost simultaneously, and it is scored as the second error of the game, charged to Krasminski.
Yeah, similar to the Nasanti era.
Mile, Carter Cross, kind of a hesitant hit and run situation. Was kind of caught up between first and second. And just like that, Copperheads had a runner on base with an error. They've got no one on base now with one out here in the top of the fourth inning. Second pitch is in. Matt Tyler behind the plate. So it counts at 1-1. The pitch, ground ball over towards second baseman Workington. He has it. The easy throw on to first in time. 2 outs in the top of the fourth inning. So Carter Cross reached on an error, was caught stealing. And Zach Iverson grounds out to second base to bring up. Laser misses outside with the fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. Loss. It was a 15-4 loss for the Copperheads, snapping their 5-game winning streak yesterday. But the Copperheads, they battled back. They were 4-8, early taken low and away for a ball, 2-1. It was 9-8 and then 9-9 after the loss yesterday. So the Copperheads have been playing some really good baseball. Before that, the Copperheads had scored at least 8 or at least 7 runs during that 5-game winning streak. As a fastball misses low and away. Counters run full now to Tanner Glass. 3-2 the count, 2 outs. Top of the fourth inning. Tied ball game, 2 apiece. Nobody on base. 1-2-3 inning for the St. Clair Green Giants here in the top of the fourth inning. As the Green Giants will now bring their bats to the plate after scoring.
The Southern Ohio Copperheads would like to show our support for Echoing Hills. Echoing Hills provides individuals a place to call home in a comfortable 943541.
Follow Green Mortine, one of the nation's leading integrated marketing and communication For more details on internships and employment opportunities, visit www.fallgreenmortine.com.
In addition to being the only non-smoking hotel in Athens, live the life. Holiday Inn Express.
I'm Sam Worsing. I'm from Wright State. I'm listening to the
Bottom of the fourth inning, St. Clair Green Giants at the plate. After Tanner Glass at the plate. Krasminski today, just following suit whatever Jaden Sinju did. As now the first pitch to Krasminski. Misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Sam Worsing remains on the mound for the Copperheads as we're tied at 2 here at Bert Lucase Park in Windsor, Ontario. Worsing misses high now, 2-0. Two on the count, nobody out. Bottom 4, Worsing's pitch is swung on and fouled straight back over the press box, 2-1. Jaden Sinju at his last at-bat, grounded out to short to end the bottom of the third. As we're here in the bottom of the fourth inning, as the fastball catches the outside corner, brings the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 offering from Sam Worsing. Fastball misses low. 3-2. So far today, Worsing 3 strikeouts on the day. So the count will remain at 3-2. Couple Carpenter bees flying around here at the grandstands at.
Yeah, but we're in the stands here today at Lacoste Park, and I can't say I kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different feel as the swinging a foul ball back to the fence. 3-2 count remains. Definitely a unique experience to broadcast a game just from the grandstands, not in a press box or even have a table as a 3-2 misses low and inside. Ball 4, and that is the first walk of the game. Jared Pinjator, 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging. Was the first strikeout victim of Sam Worsing. It's definitely a different spot to call a ball game, that's for sure. As the fastball misses outside to Pinjator from Sam Worsing.
Hey, but these are the type of calls in the games that really show you what you're made of, Connor. I know you're more of a professional at this than I am, and I think this is really showing me what I got.
Hey, just appreciate the help. I know Joe Medora wishes he could have been here as a fly ball over out into left field. A single here in the bottom of the fourth inning to put runners at first and second base with nobody out.
Just a little flare out into left field by Pingator. Just got into the Bermuda triangle of the left fielder, shortstop, and third baseman. Just no one able to come up with the play.
So Pingator at first, Gibson Krasminski at second base. He reached with a walk, and now Daniel Workington at the plate. Workington's 0 for 1 with the fly ball to second base. Zach Iverson moving back into shallow right field to make the catch. This one, Sam Worsing calls everyone off. However, it'll be the first baseman Tanner Glass overruling Worsing and making the two-hand grab to get the first.
Smart play there from Glass.
1 out, bottom 4, runners on second and first. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Iverson positioned more near the hole as the first pitch is in for a called strike to Jaden Wakeham, the designated hitter. Wakeham struck out swinging. It was back-to-back. It was the first strikeouts of the side corner. And now Sam Worsing is ahead of the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good frame job there from Combs to maybe get the home plate umpire a little better view of that ball.
Worsing sprinting in was caught across to make the one-hand grab. And now there are 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. He sprinted in to make the catch.
Yeah, Worsing also able to settle down after a leadoff walk and a single. Able to get the next 2 batters and looking for number 3 to get us back into the dugout and get hitting.
For Sam Worsing, only his 3rd walk of the year. Doesn't walk a whole lot as a line drive right back up the middle and into center field. Lucas Nasanti has it. The throw has come to the plate, and it's a good. Oh, it's cut off. It was cut off. Tanner Glass looks back to Scott Combs as that ball had a great chance at being able to get the runner, Gibson Krasminski, who scored from second base. Miscommunication between the first baseman, Tanner Glass, and Scott Combs. Krasminski comes in and scores. It's an RBI single for Spencer Marcus.
Yeah, you said it, miscommunication, and Glass cuts it off.
At worst, it would have been a short hop, but that was a beauty of a throw from Lucas Nasanti in center field. As now the lineup turns over, Carter Mossy hits it over to shortstop, who goes the easy way to second base with runners on first and second. So after an RBI on the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health.
Time for our first of two.
Fans, Jackie O's Pub and Brewery is the official pregame and postgame hangout for the Copperheads. Be sure to meet us there before and after every game. From your Pinetown in-house bakery, 22-acre farm and taproom facility lunch specials, and locally sourced dinners 7 days a week. 100-plus person or of your Copperheads.
Don't forget to stop by Kona Ice behind the press box on the third base, raising opportunities.
Right.
Hey, I'm Scott Combs, catcher for the Copperheads, and you're listening to the Copperhead Media Network.
Miscommunication between Scott Combs and the first baseman, Tanner Glass. Green Giants, 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, but for the Copperheads, 2 runs on 2 hits. Double from Sebastian Fabic. That's all the offensive power for the Copperheads as Scott Combs also leads things off and grounds one down the line and foul over near Austin Dunphy, the third base coach and manager of the Southern Ohio Copperheads. Easy to see what his career win-loss numbers are for managerial stats. It's his first year, 9-9. The 0-1 pitch taken on the inside corner, 0-2. 0-2 count, nobody out, top 5. The pitch from Laser is a protection swing for Scott Combs. On the run is a shortstop Omahen. He throws it in time.
Inside hands of Combs, and Combs was, as you said, just a defensive swing out and easy ground ball to shortstop there. 1 out, 1 down in the inning.
Phil Glasser, who had a hard hit ball deep into center field his last time up, stands back in for Phil Glasser, 0 for 1. As now he'll lay down a bunt, but it's popped up and right to the metal fencing for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 the count, 1 out, top 5. Green Giants have the lead 3-2 on an RBI single from the 9-batter Spencer Martin. 0-2 count as a pitch from Laser misses low inside, 1-2. Hurts brings the count to 2-2 with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. As now Phil Glasser lines one deep out into right center field, moving back, and this one hops the fence. Glasser rounds first. He's trotting into second base, and it's a stand-up, 1-out double here this time since the top of the first.
Yeah, I would almost say Glasser lasered that ball. Able to stroll into second pretty easily there for first.
But Daniel Cruz batting in the 9-hole today, and Cruz came into the day batting .310. He was at .340 a little bit earlier. Has cooled off just a bit, but still a .300 hitter. Takes a first pitch curveball in for a called strike. 0-1. Green Giants 3 is Mossy. He makes a catch. Tagging at second base is Phil Glasser. He'll go to third standing. And there are 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning with a runner 90 feet away from scoring for the Southern Ohio Copperheads. Lineup turns over to Reese Trahey, who is 1 for 2 today.
Good piece of hitting there from Cruz. Got good barrel on the ball. Just tried to drive it to the deepest part of the ballpark. Wind's not blowing out too much tonight. But he's able to move Glasser from second to third, 90 feet closer.
It is 80 degrees here in Windsor, Ohio. As Reese Trey, he stands in. First pitch swing, almost takes a knee for strike one. And for Trahey, batting .278 on the year as he swings and misses at this off-speed offering from Laser. Trahey behind in the count 0-2. Trahey trying to tie this game up as Phil Glasser stands on third. One thing I noticed about the Green Giants are not standing still at any point after the pitch. Even the whole outfield was shifting over. And into the glove of the first baseman, Pinjator, who steps on first himself to retire the side. Reese Trahey did his best, tried to get the ball and bounce it over the first plate. Next, here on the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health. Rocky Brands is much more than you think. Rocky Brands is a global leader in the footwear and apparel market with over 1,500 distributors designed for every pursuit and fashionable women footwear that invites you to live a little on the edge. And they do it all right here in Southeast Ohio. To see the whole
Heads baseball. Visit our West Union Street office or call 593-6882 today to discuss all your insurance and financial service needs.
Dro is one of the premier financial and insurance firms in the region. If you have questions regarding your financial, insurance, or employee benefit package, www.schneider. Bottom five, Green Giants 3, Ohio Copperheads, as the first pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Trevor Omahen has reached the base paths twice today. He's 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch. As he breaks his bat here, a slow roller over towards Daniel Cruz, mishandles it a little bit and throws it away. The ball goes past the dugout and into the metal fence, so it doesn't result in Trevor Omahen going to second base. He doesn't advance on the throw because the ball stayed in play.
Yeah, Cruz just unable to come up with that ball. A little slow roller down to him at third base, and just kind of tried to get it at the cut of the grass, and just an unexpected hop, and tried to rush the throw over there to first.
Yeah, just a weirdly hit ball. It was a slow roller over towards third, as now Alex Crump at the plate. First pitch misses low for a ball, 1-0.
Looks like Crump showed bunt there. Yesterday we were able to see a little bit of the speed he had. He was able to beat out a few infield singles.
1-0 count, nobody out, bottom five. Runner on first base for the St. Clair Green Giants as they swing at a foul ball straight back to the fence. Count to Crump, 1-1. But Crump, you're right, did show some speed. Gave the Copperheads a little trouble yesterday as the 1-1 is on the way. On the move is not in time. Trevor Omahen safe with the stolen base.
Really good throw there from Combs, able to go with the pitch that Worson gave to him and put it right on the bag there at second base.
Omahen steals second base, runner at second here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Have a chance to score in back-to-back-to-back innings as Crump swings and fouls one back over the press box. Count is even at 2-2. Two count, nobody out. Morsing taking his time, looks back to second, over at Omahen, and then to the plate. This ball goes right over him on the mound. Phil Glasser throws to first in time. Oh, wow, what a play. Phil Glasser takes the ball that kind of just skipped and went over Sam Worsing right in front of second base, got the ball and fired it on over to first in time for the first out. That was one of the weirder balls that we've seen this season.
Yeah, I have really not too sure what great play to get the second out of the inning, or first out of the inning, excuse me.
Yeah, that ball just took a weird hop. And you might be right in yesterday's game. 0-1 count, fastball in for a called strike. Sinju has broken his bat at 1-1. So 1-1 the count, one out. And misses low. 2-1.
Yeah, Worsing obviously being a little careful with Sinju at the plate after we saw his offensive performance yesterday. Don't want to give him anything too good to hit here.
2-1 the count, 1 out, bottom 5. The pitch from Sam Worsing, a bouncing ball over near third and over by the dugout for the Green Giants. Count is even at 2 apiece. So 2-2 to Jaden Sinju with Gibson Krasminski on deck. Krasminski's 0 for 1 with a walk. As a 2-2 offering from Worsing, low and in the dirt. Counters run full to Sinju, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, as first and second are open. Would set up a double play. Line drive out into left field. That's down for a base hit. It'll be an RBI single, the 8th RBI for Sinju in 2 days. The St. Clair Green Giants extend their lead and now lead by 2. It's 4-2 St. Clair.
Yeah, Sinju's just starting where he left off yesterday, able to golf that one up over Glasser at shortstop and make this a 4-2 ball game.
So 4-2 in the game. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, and now the Green Giants have scored in the bottom of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th and 5th. A 4-2 lead as first pitch swinging is Gibson Krasminski. But Jaden Sinju with an RBI single, he's on first. Krasminski 0 for 1 today with a walk. Reached second base, did not come around to score in the 4th. As a 1-1 count of Sam Worsing. So Krasminski did come around to score. Pinjator did not. And Spencer Marcus had that RBI knocking him in. The 1-1 pitch from Worsing is fouled straight back to the fence. And the count is at 1-2. So 1-2 the count with a run on first base here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's the Green Giants 4, the Southern Ohio Copperheads 2. Copperheads only 1 hit since the 1st inning. Sinju not a big lead over on first. The pitch goes to the plate, and Krasminski fouls it off towards the left side over near the fence, but that one's near the batting cages here at Burt Case Park.
Yeah, just out of play there. Good effort, though, by third baseman Daniel Cruz and left fielder Carter Cross to work on over there and try to make the play.
A 1-2 the count with 1 out. As a 1-2 pitch is inside. Throwing the bat was Krasminski. He has not been awarded first yet. And home plate umpire Matt Tyler says it does not hit him. And the 2 umpires will convene, Kevin Johnston and Matt Tyler. See if Johnston saw something that Tyler didn't.
Krasminski's not going to win an Oscar with that acting job. I'll tell you that much here, Connor.
Well, I mean, he won't win an acting job, but he will win the first base, as Krasminski was hit by the pitch. So says Kevin Johnston, the field umpire. And now at the plate, Jared Pinjator. Runners on first and second base here in the bottom of the 5th inning, with the Green Giants leading 4-2. Pinjator at the plate. He's 1 for 2 today and takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0. Pinjator struck out in the 2nd and had a single back in the 4th. As we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 1-0 pitch is a foul ball straight back to the fence. 1-1. Sinju on second base, Krasminski on first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning, with run already in the inning. Outfield is straight away, infield is back, as are the middle and left field. Carter Cross takes a couple steps back, eyes it up, makes a one-hand grab, and now they're 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, a little slapper out there into left field from Pinjator. Nothing too dangerous with that one. Carter Cross able to haul it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Daniel Workington now at the plate. Workington 0 for 2 today. A pop fly to the left side twice. once to second baseman Zach Iverson and another one to Tanner Glass, the first baseman. It's a 4-2 lead for the St. Clair Green Giants with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's Sam Worsing. First pitch to Workington. Misses for a ball. 1-0. Coming to you live from Windsor all season long as the Copperheads community-owned, student-operated. Line drive out into center field. Moving back is Lucas Nasanti way back, and this one goes over his head into the deepest part of the park. 1 run will score, another one right behind him. It's a 2 RBI double for Daniel Workington as the St. Clair Green Giants extend their lead. 3 now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They now lead
The designated hitter from Northern
6-2.
University, number 12, Jaden Waco.
Yeah, Workington, just good piece of hitting there. Able to drive that one out over Nasanti's head to the deepest part of the ballpark. Lucky that one stayed in.
Jaden Sinju came in to score, as did Gibson Krasminski. Wickham hits the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Six to 2 lead for the St. Clair Green Giants as an 0-1 count to the batter, Jaden Wakeham. Wakington. One the count. Sam Morrison taking his time as the pitch in is skied high, but goes foul and towards the left side and right into the tree to the left of the grandstands here at Bartlett Case Park. Sam Worsing, his longest start of the year was his last start against the Cincinnati as time is called at the plate. This would also be the most runs allowed by Sam Worsing. Worsing allowed 5 runs all earned against the Richmond Jazz back on June 7th in a 12-6 loss for the Copperheads. As now a ground ball over towards the first base line. It goes foul and down the line into right field. To get out of the bottom of the 5th. Wasn't 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count, 2 outs, bottom 5. Green Giants 6, Copperheads 2. Sam Worsing trying to limit the damage as a 2-2 pitch is swung on and found straight back. Count remains tied at 2. Should Wakeham extend the inning, Spencer Marcus, who's 2 for 2 on the day, he's on deck. The 2-2 from Worsing. Ground ball over to short. Phil Glasser has it. Throws over to first in time, and the side's retired, but not before 3 runs come across to the plate here in the bottom of the top of the 6th. As you're listening to the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health.
Tap and in the bottle 365 days a year. The Cat's Eye Saloon is a proud supporter of the Southern Ohio Copperheads and all Ohio University Athletic.
Support of the team and players. If you're hungry, stop into Wendy's, located off of Richland Avenue and East State Street. Check the back of your ticket stub for a free.
Going the extra distance.
Schneider, Fuller, and Stroh has supported the Copperheads since 2002. We're proud of that affiliation and excited to sponsor and secure their finance.
I'm Sam Worsing. I'm from Wright State.
Sam Worsing threw 5, however 6 runs are in for the St. Clair Green Giants as Lucas Nasanti will lead things off here on the top of the 6th inning. And to score one of the 2 runs to the Copperheads, and that also reached on an error by the third baseman Krasminski. The left field, but right where the left fielder Marcus is standing It'll be a hard hit ball, but for an out here in the top of the 6th. First out recorded here in the top of the 6th inning as Sebastian Fabic now stands in. Fabic today 1 for 2, had the RBI double to knock in Lucas Nasanti. And also struck out against Laser as the first pitch from Laser is in for a called strike, 0-1. Ahead on Sebastian Fabic, no balls and 2 strikes. Fabic with the average of 388. Again, coming into the day, 3rd in the GLSCL as he swings through this pitch. A foul tip into the mitt of Crump. 2 up, 2 down for the Copperheads here in the top of the 6th. On the second strikeout on the day for Giancarlo Laser. Well, he's been effective through 5 2/3, taken in and on the outside part of the plate for a ball, 1-0. Carter Cross today, an RBI ground out in the first inning, and then also reached base on an error as he swings and grounds one to the left of third base bag, 1-1 the count. Copperheads on the season, 9-9. St. Clair Green Giants evened up their record. They were 6-7 yesterday, 7-7 today. Copperheads' struggles on the road continue as they're 2-5 on the road. However, at home, they've been golden so far, 7-4. 1-1 the count from Giancarlo Laser. The pitch over the head of Carter Cross for a ball, 2-1. Infield is back, outfield straight away. No breeze here in Windsor, Ontario, as a fastball is called in on the inside corner, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, with the Copperheads trailing 6-2. Laser's pitch. Curveball misses high and inside, and now the count is run full to Carter Cross. Pitch. Giancarlo Laser's pitch is taken on the inside corner, strike 3 called, and sides retired. 1-2-3 inning for Giancarlo Laser as we head to the bottom of the 6th with the St. Clair Green Giants leading by 4. It's a Green Giants 6, Copperheads 2. We'll be right back.
Ambassador Laundry, your locally owned and operated laundry and dry cleaning business, is a proud sponsor of the Copperheads. Stop by 15 West Stimson for
businesses that support the Athens Sandlot, our very own Copperheads, and our community. Love Athens, keep it local, because together we make
4th Street, Ohio's most eccentric half mile. The best road trip starts at AthensOhio.com, the region's most comprehensive site for maps.
Pfizer and Yingling are all proud supporters of Copperheads baseball. Please drink responsibly and always use a designated driver. Responsibility matters.
I'm Sam Worsing. I'm from Wright State. I'm listening to the Copperheads Media Network.
Hey, I'm Scott Combs.
Bottom of the 6th, Sam Worsing remains out on the mound. He'll try to go a season high and tie a season high at 6 innings. As it will be Spencer Marcus, then top for the St. Clair Green Giants, who hold a 6-2 lead over the Copperheads here in the bottom of the 6th.
Looking to our left corner, it looks like the Green Giants have someone working down the bullpen, so we'll have to look out for that next inning.
Let's see if there's any changes as we get to them. As of right now, it's been effective pitching from Giancarlo Laser, who is through 6 and only allowing 2 runs, and those 2 runs only coming in the top of the 1st. As the first pitch is swung on a miss by Spencer Marcus, 0-1.
Yeah, big hat there for Marcus. Not able to get a hold of it, though.
0-1 the count. The pitch from Worsing taken inside, 1-1. Out into right center field. Lucas Nasanti coming in and making a catch. Basket catch out in right center field. Nasanti looked like a ball was headed for the gap, but Nasanti chases it down for the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, absolutely. Nasanti able to show off his speed right there, able to come off to an in-between ball between him and Fabic out in right field, but able to come on, make the basket catch, and we got 1 down on the inning.
Today 0 for 3 as he'll try to fake a bunt. He pulls it back. The ball went back to the backstop. And it counts at 1 ball and no strikes. Sam Worsing against the Steam went 6 innings. As he's attempting to go to the right of the bag for the second out. It's a much more effective inning here in the top of the 6th inning, or the bottom of the 6th. As 2 up, 2 down for Sam Worsing.
Yeah, Glass right there able to make a pretty routine play just in front of the cut of the grass and able to track it in with 2 hands.
Green Giants have scored runs in the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, trying to make it 4 consecutive innings here today, but they've got 2 outs here at the bottom of the 6th. As now a bunt is put down. Sam Worsing charging in, and they collide together. Third baseman Daniel Cruz and Sam Worsing, the pitcher, colliding down the third base line. They both appear to be okay. Cruz taps Worsing on the back, and it'll be a 1-out single on a bunt from Trevor Omahen. So Omahen picks up another hit of the year. Make it 4.
Yeah, out Worthing's legs, and we got a single there for Omahen.
As the first pitch swung on a miss by Alex Crump. 0-1. So for Omahen, it is called a single on point streak. I think they had an error on the board. They took it off. Ground ball over towards shortstop. Phil Glasser throws it strong on the run to first base, and Alex Crump is retired. So is the side. As Sam Worsing gets through the inning and matches his season high 6 innings pitched here against the St. Clair Green Giants. But the Copperheads trail by 4. The Go Health. Classic brands Budweiser and Yingling are all proud supporters of Copperheads baseball. Please drink
Copperheads. With toppings loaded from edge to edge, Donato's Pizza will be sure to satisfy your hunger. Located at 688 East State Street in Athens, make Donato.
Southern Ohio Copperheads would like to show our support for Echoing Hills. Echoing Hills provides individuals a place to 594-3541.
Fall Green Mortine, one of the nation's leading integrated marketing and communication. For details on internships and employment opportunities, visit www.fallgreenmortine.com.
To the Copperheads Media Network.
Top of the 7th inning, Orange Crush was the entertainment between innings here as the Orange Crush picks up another victory on the season, this time at the Case Park here in Windsor, Ontario. Some international Orange Crush action.
Yeah, who would have thought Orange Crush would be able to get a passport? I guess he was able to make it across the border and get a W for the Copperheads today.
Well, it's a 4-run deficit for the Copperheads baseball team right now as they trail 6-2. First pitch was to Zach Iverson. Foul ball off towards the left side, and then second pitch misses outside. 1-1. New man on the mound for the St. Clair Green Giants as a fly ball out into left field, but this one slicing foul and over the batting cage towards the left side. Man on the mound, Travis Snyder from Battle Creek, Michigan. There's a fastball. It's at a 1-2 count with nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. The pitch in is high, 2-2. For Travis Snyder on the season, Snyder has not given up an earned run while pitching in 3 appearances as a swing and a ground ball back towards the backstop. Count remains at 2-2. But Travis Snyder, 3 appearances, 5 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and has allowed 4 hits. Last outing came on June 22nd against the Licking County Settlers in a 4-1 loss for the Green Giants. Is now Iverson battling at the plate, fouls another one straight back. Count remains at 2-2. So Travis Snyder coming in to replace Giancarlo Laser. Laser going 6 innings, allowing 3 hits, 2 runs, both were earned. As again, another.
But it will settle down for the rest of his start.
There was only 1 walk in the ball game. It was from Sam Worth and out of play. Two-two the count. The pitch. Ground ball over towards first base and goes right of the bag. And foul. First baseman Pingatore has it. And we'll throw it back into play.
Iverson is not getting cheated on this at bat. That's the 3rd, 4th foul ball in a row for him.
Iverson just continuing to try to make contact here. But Giancarlo Laser will be in line for the win. Should everything remain the same, a 6-2 lead for the Green Giants as a fastball misses low and inside from Travis Snyder. Balls and 2 strikes. Travis Snyder from the windup, he deals a fly ball over into shallow left field. Ranging back was a shortstop, but instead it'll be the left fielder Marcus who comes in and makes the catch for the first out here on the top of the 7th inning. So 1 out in the inning, Tanner Glass at the plate. Glass 0 for 2 today. And Zach Iverson now 0 for 3 today. Schneider with the first pitch to Tanner Glass is a ground ball over towards third base and runs foul. 0-1. Copperheads don't have a lot of hits in today's game. Only 3 through the top of the 7th inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 6 runs on 8 hits, and 2 errors for the St. Clair Green Giants as the fastball misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning.
Yeah, Copperheads just haven't seemed to find their groove offensively since crossing the border.
Been a little bit of a struggle for the Copperheads here in these 2 games, but again, this is outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3-1 the count. Travis Snyder, the pitch, line drive right back up the middle, and Tanner Glass has a base hit today. First hit of the day for Tanner Glass. First hit for the Copperheads since the 5th inning.
Yeah, great at bat there from Glass. Stayed patient throughout the whole time and just able to get a pitch that he liked and took it straight up the middle right past Snyder.
1 out, runner on first base here in the top of the 7th inning, with the Copperheads trailing 6-2 here in today's ball game. Travis Snyder, the new man on the mound for the Green Giants, as first pitch swing is Scott Combs. He skies it high into shallow center field. Ranging back is the shortstop Omahen to make the one-hand grab over the shoulder, or his glove shoulder. And now there are 2 outs.
Yeah, Combs just a little too much under that baseball. Get it out.
Copperheads send Phil Glasser to the plate. Glasser today 1 for 2 as one of the 4 hits in today's ball game. 1-0. Glasser today flew out to center field, deep part of the park, and had a double reach third but did not come around to score. As the 1-0 is on the way, fastball found right back. 1-1. A 1-1 the count for the Copperheads. As a 1-1 pitch from Snyder taken inside for a ball, 2-1. Taking a quick look around the league, Michigan Monarchs have a 3-1 lead over the Hamilton Joes. Muskegon Clippers have won against the Licking County Settlers by a score of 12-7. Ben retires aside. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scores as we're in Windsor, Ontario, with the Copperheads trailing the St. You'll be living the life if you stay at the Holiday Inn Express with a free complimentary breakfast, high-definition televisions in all the rooms, and
Fans, Jackie O's Pub and Brewery is the official pregame and postgame hangout for the Copperheads. Be sure to meet us there before and after every game. From your Town in-house bakery, 22-acre farm, and taproom facility lunch specials and locally sourced dinners, 7 days a week. 100-plus uptown or the tap room on Campbell Street. Just because the game ended doesn't mean your night has to. Jackie O's, the official pregame and post.
And locally owned and operated by Richie's.
Rocky Brands is so much more than you think. Rocky Brands is a global leader in the footwear and apparel.
Hey, I'm Scott Combs, catcher for the Copperheads, and you're listening to the Copperhead Media Network.
Jaden Sinju at the plate for the St. Clair Green Giants as the Green Giants have a 6-2 lead. Prince's first pitch is ground ball through the hole on the left side and into left field for a base hit. Sinju sees one pitch and gets his base hit.
Yes, Sinju wasted no time right there. Sat on that first pitch fastball, was able to drive it into left field past the diving glove of Daniel Cruz.
So a leadoff base hit for the Green Giants as Gibson Krasminski will come to bat. Krasminski today does not have a hit in today's game. He's 0 for 1 with 2 runs scored and a walk. Also has a hit by pitch. Now the man on the mound, Braxton Kelly from Ohio University. As the first pitch to Krasminski is a swing and a miss for strike one. Braxton Kelly on the season, a 1.35 ERA. This is his 6th start of the year. 2 saves, has pitched 10 in the third, 11 strikeouts, has not given up a walk, has allowed 7 hits as Kelly misses high and away with the fastball, 1-1. Sam Worsing's day is done. And for Sam Worsing, 6 innings pitched, giving up 8 hits, 6 runs, only 3 earned, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts as a high pop fly behind the plate, and making the shoestring catch is Scott Combs right in front of the plate. So Scott Combs, and now there's 1 away with a runner on first base for the St. Clair Green Giants here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Cool, calm, and collected there from Combs. No hesitation. He knew he was catching that ball. Drifted on him a little bit back into play, but able to make the catch.
First pitch to Jared Pingator is missed low for a ball, 1-0. Jared Pingator on the day has a hit. He's 1 for 3. A strikeout and a fly out to left field. 1-0 count from Braxton Kelly as a swing and a fly ball past the press box and out of play. 1-1.
Into a neighboring front yard there, Connor.
Nice place out here in Windsor, Ontario. Drove by, got to see a lot of the scenery. A couple nice houses here. The only, I guess, gripe you'd say from manager Austin Dunphy is that they need to find a lawnmower. A couple grasses need to be mowed. That's not the worst thing in the world. There's a 1-2 count. Jared Pingator down to the count 1-2 with 1 out. With a runner on first base here in the bottom of the 7th, there's a swing and a foul ball over the press box. Count remains 1-2.
Yeah, maybe Coach Dunphy and the team are a little too used to that turf over at Bob Wren, you know, at our community-owned, student-operated ballpark.
Yeah, nice one.
1-2 the count remains as Braxton Kelly dealing on the mound. Sam Worsing, again, only 3 runs earned allowed as the fastball misses 2-2. 1 walk and 3 strikeouts for Worsing. As the book is closed on him, Braxton Kelly coming in at the beginning of the inning. 2-2 count to Jared Pingator, looking for his 2nd hit of the day. Kelly trying to get his first strikeout of the game. Kelly from the stretch, and he deals. A 2-2 swung on him, missed, strike 3. Kelly gets a strikeout, 2 outs, bottom 7.
And Pingator was none too happy on that one. Got fooled by a little breaking ball there from Kelly, and a few choice words to himself after that one.
Few choice words, only 1 can match for the St. Clair Green Giants. The Green Giants lead the Copperheads by a score of 6-2. As the first pitch is off speed, breaks into the zone to the batter, Daniel Workington, 0-1. So 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Braxton Kelly looking to go through a scoreless frame here as a fastball misses outside, 1-1. Now I can't tell around home plate, maybe Ryan you can. Is that turf around home plate or is that just really, really low grass?
Yeah, I believe the backside in foul territory here actually is turf. But the rest of the infield and rest of the ballpark is all grass, so a little weird, but hey, we're playing baseball, can't complain.
I mean, it's a nice design. I just couldn't tell if that was real grass or if that was just some kind of turf as the foul ball goes off towards the right side. 1-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th to Daniel Workington. Workington today 1 for 3, has 2 RBIs on a 2 RBI double. As Kelly's ready, the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3, and the sides are tired. No runs scored by the St. Clair Green Giants here in the bottom of the 7th inning, but they still hold a 6-2 lead over the Southern Ohio Copperheads as the Copperheads have 2 more chances as they come to the plate in the top of the 8th and 9th. We go to the top of the 8th right here on the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health.
Rocky Brands is a global leader in the footwear and apparel market with over 1,500 distributors of Rocky, Georgia Boot, and Durango brands nationwide. A little on the edge, and they do it all right here in Southeast Ohio. To see the whole Rocky Brands story, go to rockybrands.com.
Officer call 5 Athens community. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Snyder Fuller and Stroh is one of the premier, or Dan Stroh, at 740-594-8385, or visit them online at www.snyderfullerstroh.com.
The Cat's Eye Saloon at 12 North Court Street features a great selection of craft beers on tap and in the bottle 365 days a year. Top of the 8th inning here at Burt Locase Park as the Southern Ohio Copperheads trail the St. Clair Green Giants 6-2. First pitch misses low and away to Daniel Cruz. New man on the mound for the Snyder went an inning, allowed a hit, but nothing more. No runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So Snyder just goes an inning, and now a line drive right back up the middle. Daniel Cruz gets his first hit of the day. Daniel Cruz.
Take it, it's another hit for the Copperheads, and we got a runner on with no outs here in the 8th.
Copperheads will look to try and capitalize when they have runners on base. Haven't been able to do so today. Just Sebastian Fabic coming around to score an RBI ground out from Carter Cross, and Fabic also with the RBI double, responsible for the 2 runs. Lineup's back to the top as first pitch swinging is Reese Trahey. On the count on the move of Daniel Cruz. Trahey can't hold the swing, and he is out. Daniel Cruz trying to steal second base. The throw is high, and the tag was high over at second base. However, Daniel Cruz tried to plead his case unsuccessfully, and Cruz will trot back to the dugout. So they try to steal second base. Copperheads get the leadoff man erased. Now there's 1 out here on the top of the 8th inning with Reese Trahey at the plate, 0-2 count. The 0-2 offering is a curveball around the head of Trahey, and now 1-2.
Yeah, that's stolen base. Looks like it was a hit and run there, but Trahey just starts off, put a ball up and in on him and just wasn't able to make contact with it.
Second runner caught stealing today for the Copperheads as a strike 3 looking. And Reese Trahey goes down.
Trahey not happy with that one, especially that call there and that call 3rd strike. But, hey, just a tough one. Got to be protecting on that one.
So quickly now there are 2 away here in the top of the 8th inning, and Lucas Nasanti at the plate. Nasanti today 0 for 3. Grounded into a fielder's choice. Reached on an error from third base and lined out into left field. First pitch to Nasanti missed for a ball as a lefty on righty matchup. Second pitch is a fastball in the inside corner for a called strike, 1-1. So 1-1 count, 2 outs. And now a swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2 count. For Stretzeloff from count remains a 1-2. 5th appearance for Stretzeloff on the season, has 1 save, 4 innings pitched. Now 4 2/3 as 11 strikeouts and 4 walks. The 1-2 pitch is another foul ball from Nasanti. And count remains at 1-2. Last outing for Strutzeloff came on June 22nd. Another foul ball. Should Nasanti extend the inning, Fabic is on deck. Fabic responsible for a half ball from Lucas Nasanti. And he's battling at the plate. Nasanti now batting .282 on the season as he lines one out into left field. That'll raise his batting average just a bit. It's a 2-out single for Lucas Nasanti.
Great at bat there from Nasanti, able to fight off a couple tough pitches with 2 strike. I'm sure Austin Dunphy down there at third base is going to love seeing that fight out of his center fielder.
Well, just really made Steven Strutzeloff work at the plate. Sebastian Fabic comes to the dish. Fabic today 1 for 3 with the RBI double. And has 2 strikeouts on the day, 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 6th. First pitch from Strutzeloff to Fabic, a check swing back to the fence, 0-1.
Yeah, in and on the hands there of Fabic, just not able to pull back in time.
Copperheads only scoring their 2 runs in the top of the first inning. St. Clair Green Giants in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As this one hard sounding, as we could hear that from all the way up here on the top of the grandstands at LaCase Park. And Sebastian Fabic is just hurting, moving down towards first base.
Yeah, it does not seem like Fabic is too happy to get hit by that one. But nonetheless, it's another base runner here with 2 outs for the Copperheads, and with Carter Cross up to bat.
So Carter Cross now bats as he'll try to do a job. First pitch misses high and away for a ball, 1-0. Fabic on first with the hit by pitch. Lucas Nasanti reached the base paths with the single. He's on second. First and second for the Copperheads. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning as Carter Cross swings through 1-1. Carter Cross today in search for hit number 1. Had an RBI ground out in the 1st. Reached on an error from the 3rd baseman in the 4th. And struck out looking in the 6th. So we're here in the top of the 8th inning with 2 away. That fastball rides high and all the way back to the backstop over the glove of the catcher Crump. So base runners will move over, and 90 feet away from scoring is now Lucas Nasanti. Carter Cross ahead in the count, 2-1.
Strutzeloff trying to throw that one 105 miles per hour, just way outside of his catcher Crump there.
You can tell there's a little life in the arm of Strutzeloff. That had a hurt for Sebastian Fabic. Appears all right now as the 2-1 is taken high. Carter Cross checked his swing, did not go around. And Cross is now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is taken down the middle for a called strike, 3-2. So full count, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning with runners on second and third, 2 outs. Copperheads trying to get back into this game, down by 4 runs, 6-2, as a fastball misses outside to Carter Cross. And now the bases are loaded for Zach Iverson. First walk allowed by any pitcher for the St. Clair Green Giants. As there's runners on first, second, and third. Iverson at the plate. Iverson hit a solo home run yesterday, but first pitch swing flies it over towards the left side. Infielder shortstop Omahen makes the catch in shallow left field. And just like that, the Copperheads rally is eliminated. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Copperheads down 6-2. You're listening to the Copperheads Media Network presented by Ohio Health. Farm and Agent Shauna Stump are proud supporters of Copperhead Baseball. Visit our West Union Street office or call 593-6882 today.
Snyder Fuller & Stroh is one of the premier financial and insurance firms in the region. If you have core 8385 or visit them online at www.snyderfullerstroh.com. That is SNIDER.
Street features a great selection of Copperheads
This is Austin Dunphy, the manager with the Southern Ohio Copperheads, and you're listening to the Copperheads Media Network.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Copperheads got bases loaded in the top half of the frame, but could not get anyone to score and come around as they are trailing by a score of 6-2. First pitch misses low and away to Jake Wakeham, 1-0. Second pitch from Braxton Kelly misses high. 2 balls and no strikes now. Kelly has not walked anyone on the season, but has 2 strikeouts here today. Copperheads only walking 1 batter, as that pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. Two and one the count, nobody out, bottom of the 8th. Braxton Kelly came in to replace Sam Worsing as a ground ball over towards third baseman Daniel Cruz. He'll try to throw. The throw is way offline. Ball gets all the way into the outfield. Zach Iverson, the second baseman, hadn't Wakeham.
Yeah, a little cue ball there from Wakeham off the end of the bat. Basically a bunt. Cruz really no chance there to get Wakeham the base runner. Just overthrew his first baseman over their glass, and Wakeham able to advance the second on the throw.
With that, Spencer Marcus comes to the plate. Marcus is 2 for 3 today with an RBI single. Did come with a runner on second base here in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch swinging off of Braxton Kelly and fouling it off towards the right side. 0-1. So it'll be charged as a hit for Jaden Wakeham as the pitch misses low. Good block by Scott Combs. And then it will be an error on the throw, allowing Wakeham to advance over to second base. So an infield single. Green Giants now have 10 hits in today's game, as Braxton Kelly deals a swing and a miss. He's ahead on the count, 1-2. Braxton Kelly. The Bobcat trying. Strike 3 called. Braxton Kelly with the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. And now the top of the lineup will come around to bat.
Yeah, great pitch there from Kelly, able to paint the black on the outside corner of Marcus and get him looking for that first strikeout.
Kelly now 3 strikeouts today, raises his strikeout total to 14. And a pretty good strikeout to walk ratio. Well, he's got 14 strikeouts and no walks. Pretty easy math. First pitch to Carter Mossy. Misses low and inside for a ball, 1-0. Mossy on the day, 0 for 4. Ground outs to short, strikeout looking, and a pop fly to first base. As a pitch from Braxton Kelly is another first base line on the corner of the outfield and the dirt. And now they're 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kelly trying to avoid allowing the runner on second and Jaden Wakeham to come around to score. Copperheads have been able to blank the Green Giants ever since the 6th inning. 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 run in the 4th, 3 in the 5th for the Green Giants, as the first pitch misses low to Trevor Omahen. Omahen today starting to heat up, has 2 hits. Did not have a hit since around the 5th of June, 5th, 6th of June, before the Copperheads have come into town. 1-0 the count, 2 outs, bottom 8. Runner on second base is Jaden Wakeham. Copperheads trailing by 4. Braxton Kelly is set and deals. This ball nicks him on the jersey. And now Omahen has reached base in every single plate appearance he's seen today. So a hit by pitch from Braxton Kelly. Runners are on first and second base here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs, though, as Kelly will look to get out of it before seeing Jaden Sinju. But Alex Crump has done his damage as well. A 2 RBI double happening back in the 3rd as a fastball misses outside. 1-0.
Yeah, almost identical situation as the third with runners on first and second for Crump with 2 outs.
Second pitch in the at-bat, a cue shot over towards the hole on the right side and now into right field, rounding third base and heading for home as Wakeham. The throw will go towards third baseman Daniel Cruz. It's a 2-out RBI single off the bat of Alex Crump, and Jaden Sinju will come to the plate.
Not a very hard hit ball there for Crump, but able to get it past pretty easily.
That run will count against Braxton Kelly, as it was a single and an error that allowed Wakeham to come to second base and then eventually come around to score. So runners at the corners here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Over on third, Trevor Omahen. Alex Crump at first. First pitch, Jaden Sinju nearly hits him inside. 1-0 the count. So Alex Crump, 3 RBIs on the day. Been 3, 4, and 5 and have done a job here in the series as the 1-1 is fouled straight back to bring the count to 1-1. But here in the bottom of the 8th inning, the St. Clair Green Giants come around to score. Copperheads are able to hold them scoreless in the 6th and 7th, threatening here at the corners. Braxton Kelly's 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses low. 2-1 now. Kelly's last outing came against the Michigan Monarchs in an 8-4 victory. Pitched 1 1/3, did get the save, and was the Dan Inman player of the game. 2-1 count here to Jaden Sinju as a pitch is swung on and missed. Count is even, 2-2. Austin Dunphy looks on with his arms crossed out in the Copperheads. Kelly from the stretch, the 2-2. Kelly's got 4 strikeouts on the day. He does allow 1 run here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The St. Clair Green Giants extend their lead. It's now 7-2 in favor of the Canadian team. We'll be right back on the Copperheads Media Network, presented by Ohio Health.
Insurance firms in the region. If you have questions regarding your financial, insurance, or employee benefit package, please call Mark Schneider, Jim Fuller, or Dan SNIDERFULLERSTROH.com.
Sloan is a proud supporter of the Southern Ohio Copperheads and all Ohio University athletics. The Cat's Eye Saloon, your home away from home, open 7 days.
Richland Avenue and East State Street. Check the back of your ticket stub for a free small Frosty with any purchase.
Stephanie Wood with Ohio.
Copperhead since 2002. We're proud of that affiliation and excited to sponsor Fireworks Night again this year on June 29th as one of the premier finance 594-83.
My name is Chris Gamber from Louisville, Kentucky.
Last ups for the Southern Ohio Copperheads here in the top of the 9th inning at Burntwood Case Park. First pitch from the new man, Stephen Butts, to Tanner Glass. Misses for a ball, 1-0. Stephen Butts comes in to replace Stephen Strutzeloff, as Strutzeloff went an inning, allowed 2 hits, no runs, no earned, 1 walk, and no strikeouts, or 1 strikeout, as now a line drive off the bat of Tanner Glass, mishandled by the second baseman Workington, and the throw is, and there's 1 out. Copperheads only have 2 left to play with to try to get 5 runs here in the top of the 9th inning.
Yeah, Glass with a nice hit ball over to Workington, fumbles it a little bit, but can't knock the hustle there on Glass, running down the line and making the play close.
Scott Combs in 4 games this season as a swinging foul ball right back to the screen. 1-1 the count. Does not have any saves, Stephen Butts. Has pitched 3 innings, make it 3 1/3 now, as 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and line drive out into left field. Moving back to left fielder Marcus. He makes the catch, taking a couple steps back, 1-hand grab. And now the Copperheads are down to the final out here in today's game.
Solid hit there from Combs, but just like this whole series has been, nothing seems to be falling just directly at the left fielder Marcus, and Copperheads are going to have a rally here with 1 out left in the game.
Copperheads have not scored in today's game since the taking a called strike is Phil Glasser. 0-1. 2 outs, top 9. Green Giants 7, Copperheads 2 as Phil Glasser pops one up towards the left side. Shortstop Omaha ranges under it, makes a one-hand grab, and the ball game is over. And 7 on the season. Winning pitcher for today's game, Giancarlo Laser, and on the losing end is Sam Worsing. So Worsing gets a loss, Laser gets the win. Copperheads fall in today's game by a score of 7-2. Ryan Donahue, final thoughts on the 2-game sweep for the St. Clair Green Giants.
It was just a rough one, Connor. Copperheads just couldn't get the bats together after a great 5-game win streak earlier last week. So just look back to get it back together tomorrow in Galleon and gets it back to our winning ways.
Well, Southern Ohio Copperheads will be back on the road for a 2-game series against the Galleon Graders. 7:05 start tomorrow in Galleon, and then back home on the 29th, fireworks night on Saturday. Today's ball game, the St. Clair Green Giants 7, the Southern Ohio Copperheads 2. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:05